Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the second match of today. We are on to our high school Super Smash Brothers crew battles matchup. It will be the Elite Academic Academy Eagles once again facing off against the Quartz Hill Swarties, I think that is their name. But regardless, they're from Quartz Hill High School. Same team that they actually faced before spring break. That's just how the cookie crumbles. So Quartz Hill will get another stab at the Eagles to see if they can take them down. Eagles, of course, looking to improve to 3-0 on this high school season. First up is going to be Waku X2, sporting her signature Inkling. But we could also see maybe some Sonic or Meta Knight. So Waku X2 will be the first up for the Elite Eagles. And we're going to be going on to round one of set one in this best of three. Waku, of course, going with her signature Inkling. And Quartz Hill starting off with a Donkey Kong. Really goes in, rolls around, tries to go for some neutral airs, getting a lot of tilts, a lot of value. Spin. A lot of damage. Actually hasn't really been able to get anything going. Luckily does avoid any offstage punish. With an odd smash attack, gets a couple tilts. Is able to fire away, is able to push far away, maybe start getting something going. Gets a lot of damage, and he starts immediately up there. Let's get a first KO of the match going the way of Quartz Hill. Of course, trying to get more tilts. She fires off. Quartz barely able to get back onto the stage, but he's just covered in paint. Another grenade inside of Waku. Looking to get that roller into the ground and combo it off the smash attack. Strong at 172. Made got a little too early, but a nice back air secures Waku's first stock of the match. She does it without losing much health. Stock's really big, but Quartz comes in immediately with a couple tilts and an up air, and then follows it up with a spike. A very impressive DK for, say, respawn for him. Swats Waku away. DK doing very well, doing a lot of work to the player. Tries to start off the back air. Barely able to get it off the stage again. Obviously doing a decent job for them off, but not a ton in the way of KOs. And it could just be a bad matchup, but a very impressive start for Quartz Hill. Donkey Kong wins! Donkey Kong looked very, very impressive against the Inkling of Waku X2. And taking a 2-stock lead in this set one will be Quartz Hill. Second player for the Eagles is going to be Ruby Runes. Ruby Runes in 10th grade in his second semester on the Esports program. Had a very impressive performance last week, netting 4 KOs. And opting for a Pyramithra, looks like, in this round 2. Of course, Quartz Hill will need to SD one time. But a very impressive start for Quartz Hill nonetheless. So, of course, he'll start out with a stock lead in this one. And a very early spike. He was caught off guard by the aggression of Donkey Kong. Comes in, he charges and spins, and not letting Ruby Runes even touch the stage. Ruby Runes goes as he did a very good job with the stage. Starts out with a grab and a couple aerials. going here for the Eagles. Side special gets him up to 53. But that could be it. Still does miss that spike there. That would just be kind of battling on, but throwing him off the stage. Can get a lot of mileage with that up special, but he starts it off a little bit too late, and very, very commanding 8-3 lead going into round 3 of set 1. Looks like there will be a reset on round 2 here, as players are typically supposed to taunt after SE. We'll see how much that ends up changing, but Ruby Ruins now with a little bit of a lucky break. Got the scout Corpse out here a little bit. Both players taunting, and the game will begin. Corpse comes in, he rolls in. Kind of looking for a grab. Ruby Ruins goes for a grab himself. But Corpse starting off that Donkey Kong approach with that roll. Rolling around on the bottom of the stage. He throws out that burning sword. It looks like Corpse maybe trying to switch up the game plan. Maybe going for some experiments here. No, he grabs, tries to throw, rolls off, tries to go for the spike. Now Ruby Ruins very mindful that he got spiked within the first 10 seconds of that last round. But Donkey Kong does so much damage that he's able to side smash Ruby Ruins to secure that next KO. Corpse did a very good job of not letting Ruby Ruins or Waku X2 get a lot of value in this game. Try to stay away from Donkey Kong. Those hands can deal a lot of damage. They can be very deadly. They're used for more than just hitting the bongos. But now Ruby Ruins switching up in mid for doing a little bit better of a job trying to keep him away from the center of the stage. Comes in and grabs and throws him. And Ruby Ruins barely able to escape there and cover with Myth. Myth was recovery just not as good as Myra. Even in this instant there with the side special and the special. Corpse at 91. Ruby Ruins definitely not out of woods. It does take a lot to KO Donkey Kong. That could be it. Corpse just throwing him off the stage. And he was barely missing, and Corpse still not losing a stock on that second round. So commanding a lead for Corpse Hill, as this monkey has just been running rampant over the Eagles in this first set here. So down to our last 3 stocks are the Elite Eagles in this best of 3. Genesis has a lot of work cut out for it. Looks like just need a reset, as this is not the correct map.
Try me.
But both players could be playing anywhere. Maybe the Eagles can go to set 2 at this point. They haven't really been able to deal with Donkey Kong. Violet does go in and grab his way back onto the stage. Already at 86% Genesis. Bats her away and swings even harder off stage with that side special. Not doing a very good job, not even using the KO method to clear a lot of stocks. Just making a couple adjustments. She does get the side smash off. secure a second stock up the way towards Hill. But it might be a little too late, as this is a very commanding 6-stock lead. 5-stock lead. Great recovery, but Corpse just waiting for them to capitalize, or waiting to capitalize, and waiting for Genesis to poke ahead above the stage. Your next stock, with what is a conventional level, the side smash Don. He throws up, tries to go for the spike, does go for the back air. Nice shield count from Genesis. Tries to poke away with the side smash Don. Just a little too far to the right. Rolls in, rolls again. Now Genesis needs to be extremely careful here. Down to her last stock. Wangyang gets back onto the stage here. His recovery has been top-notch in this game as well. And taking out all 9 stocks is, of course, very effective start for Sports Hill to take a 1-0 lead in this best-of-3. we are on to set 2 today in our best of 3. It's going to be going first, and she's on the west side. We're going to be going to town and city, and looks like Fort Hill has switched up their order here, opting for a dribbling. Their first player in this set 2. 9 stocks for each. Get back onto the stage. And interesting enough, doesn't go really for that side smash. That's like, I believe that is Larry the Koopaling. Larry trying to keep her away. Fires off an arrow. And then you can't do anything about it. And he is thrown off to the right. Carrying to the first stock for the Eagles in set 2. Like Fort Hill in that Donkey Kong was a bit of overkill, and that first round we did have some now the Eagles, maybe with an easier path to the second round. Keep five away with that fork. Tries to do it again. Ladder comes in, and a side smash could be a bit of a mistake, and they take advantage of that ending lag. Throwing the bomb of the little clown car onto the head of Genesis. She explodes and loses her stock of the set 2. Nice shield went out there. Nice shield went up the side of Larry as well. Larry going on 3. It needs to be very careful here. That was a good first stock, still for Fort Hill. Genesis a well-timed back air. That does secure her second stock of this round 1. She aggressively goes in, tries to grab this, goes for a little combo that you see Violet do so many times. It's going to be a little harder. That shield is down, and it is a shield break. Here takes advantage of the Tiger. Now Nina's throwing and kind of baiting her into that side smash. He gets drilled, but not at a high enough percentage for KO. Good play. That's very valuable to see if another KO here. Just swipes him away. It's away from that little robot dinosaur. Robot dinosaur is thrown at Genesis, but she gets away from it. It doesn't explode. Genesis grabs, hooks him out in the air, and Larry's a really good play to avoid that side smash. Charges in with his own side special, securing his second stock of this second round. Swipes again. Shields the charging clown car, but does not avoid down aerial. 105. Not out of the woods yet. Pass him away with that arrow. Now Robot Chicken to play around with. He does hit with that. He's not able to capitalize with an up smash. They're looking for that opening to finish off the first player in the second set for Fort Hill. The Robot Chicken gets thrown out again. Both players just trying to poke at each other with sharp objects. Larry with the sword and Violet with the hilt of her sword. Larry jumps up in the air. Genesis takes advantage.
No hesitation.
Stock round 1, but not after Larry's able to take 2. So it's still two really big KOs for a side of Fort Hill here. But the Elite Eagles maintaining a slim 7-6 lead heading into round 2 of set 2. has ST twice for Flick. The stock's lost in that round 1 of set 2. Now has to face Cameron, so with a 3 and a 0. Who's playing Cloud. Genesis is kind of familiar with the Cloud matchup. I know we have Cloud players on the Elite Eagles as well. This is the grab there. And Cloud takes advantage of it with a dash attack. Down tilt again. Just a little 55. Just is not able to get anything going so far. Cloud to come in. His own side special. Genesis already at 6. Nice shield there. She grabs. She throws him off the side of the cliff. But Cloud air dodges away from that down air, preventing any further damage. Doing a good job with the stage control. And a nice shield there. Kind of just working away. But now Cloud has a limit to play around with. He's going to have it. He does. He's going to now have to be really defensive going around that. And a really early side smash. He just opened to that limit, but SSE Cloud player still a pretty lucky break there for the Eagles. Genesis already at 136. One big hit is all it would take to get Genesis out of this match. Do it. So Genesis out, but not before taking one shot. Eagles still with a 6-5 stock lead heading into the 3rd round of today's best of 3. Second player in set 2, I should say, will be Waku X2 again. And we'll see if Waku is able to take advantage of the mistake made by the Cloud on the side of Quartz Hill. An unforced error for Quartz Hill maintains Elite's 1 stock lead. And instead of going for the typical Inkling that we've seen Waku play, she opts for Sonic. Very interesting. We've seen a lot. We have not seen Waku play Sonic a lot, although it is very fun to watch. Sonic is very fast. Early on in the season, we have seen Waku play Sonic. Nice side special. Both players just kind of trading roles right now. Waku just looking to get maybe get a lot of bites with those aerials that Sonic can do very well with. But it's already at 70 and Cloud with the limit here. Not fearing at all. Now pushing Cloud away and barely avoiding spraying off the side of the cliff. Needing to use the fully charged limit up special to recover. Cloud bats Waku away with a forward air, and now already has the limit to play around with in. Pushes him away with a tilt. And again, opting for the fully charged up special again. I can't say I've seen that too often from the Cloud, but it has worked in his favor both times he's used it. Charges in, gets that side special. He zips right into the shield of Cameron the Cloud. 125%. Washington needs to secure a KO here if she wants to maintain that momentum that the Eagles desperately need in this match. 164, she's going to need to land something similar to a smash attack. Cloud with the limit again, doesn't opt to use the up special. It's right there again, and falls right into the charged up fist of Sonic. And Waku has her first KO in that really early up special, but because we usually a down air, but Cameron was able to take advantage of the down air. Now has to play around with again. Bucks even on the sides of both teams. to a critical fight in today's game. A very, very near miss for Cameron the Cloud. Barely getting away from that. With their pretty low neck to neck. Sonic is sliced up by that up special. And forces far away with a nice forward air. At 97, it's going to be tough for Blocker to stay alive here. Barely getting away from that charged up limit. And get away from that down special. Back on the stage after charging off. Doing a really good job of keeping her away. A nice shield there that could have been disastrous. And Walker pushed him away at the tilt. A little bit too early on that side smash. And Waku X2 gets caught out by the other side of the down. Will take a one-stock lead. Eagles down to their final 3 stocks. Will be up to Ruby Runes, who need to pull off a performance similar to that of last week in order to force a game 3 for the Eagles. So we're on what could be the final fight in this best of 3. Of course, Hill is 3 stocks away, carrying the win in today's game. So Ruben's going to need to pull off nothing short, nothing short of a miracle
Think you can take me?
in this one. But Cameron only has 1 stock left. Ruben's able to get a quick combo off here to tie this set up. Gets the jab in. And doing a pretty good job keeping his distance away from that big sword. Jumps in, gets a couple of aerials. Gets the spot up to 40. Tries to go for the grab, but gets punished by the dash attack. A little bit too exposed there. Tries to dash in. Cloud doesn't get that limit, but too late. Cloud uses it early. Falls into the hitbox of that big Buster Sword. Charging up his limit again. He's going to have that very soon. He's going to grab, but this is a follow-up. He is off in the air, up to a side smash, but side smash kind of going everywhere where Cloud isn't. We're going to get any of these value from that. Doing what he can to make sure Cloud does not get another chance to throw that big blue projectile out. Keeping him away with as many side specials to hit the sword as he can. Pyra, but he's punished by the ending lag of that Pyra up special. Stage that Pyra up special could be, if it misses, it could spell disaster for the player that misses. A lot of ending lag, it leaves that player very exposed. Tries to approach with the cover of the burning sword. Moves around, try to side smash Cameron, but he heals just in time to avoid it. Charging up again. But he gets caught out. Going for a offstage punish that misses. With a nice up smash. Big KO for Ruby Jones. He is going to force out the last player on the side of Quartz Hill, but will need to come back down from 2 stocks in this one. the same Donkey Kong player that wreaked havoc on the Eagles in the first round, but opting for Kazuya. It's going to be an interesting matchup. I don't think Kazuya has been seen too much in these competitive matchups, at least in the leagues. Lead one time, only dying once to the Cloud, but has his work cut out for him if he wants to force set 3 today's game. Both players taunting. They're off. Kazuya's just kind of kicking around in the corner. He's not really sure how to approach yet. Good grabs, tosses him all the way to the side, from it. And Kazuya's being just patient enough to avoid that Mithra side cut. Seems to be trying to bait Ruby with these smash attacks, and it's maybe going for that 10-hit combo. It'd be very hard to escape from. Is at 65 though, hasn't really been able to get close to Kazuya. Ducking around for that opening, but really just looks like he's just waiting for him to go in. Ruby has gotten some grabs, but no additional value from the grabs. Not really able to combo off from those. Poking around, waiting for his time to go in. Ruins gets in, flashes downwards, and gets out. Keeping him up. The health. Of course, he's really going to need to actually have a game. He's able to recover. Not nailed by that hit combo. Toss up to his end. Leaves himself exposed to an up smash, but it's not fully charged. Now Kazuya has the rage proc. Gets rid of that with what is the neutral special. Not really seen a lot of neutral special KOs for Pyra. And good DI there. Lucky break for Ruby Runes. Gets back onto the stage. Punches him a couple times, but Ruby Runes at 75. Really lucky break for him. Hopefully he can get some damage in before losing that first stock. Slides in and Corpse kicks her right out. Pyra goes flying off of the top left of the screen. Moves down to his final stock. He goes down to the final stock. This one. He's going to make an impressive comeback here. Tosses the burning end, but I'm just using the snows. Kazuya throws him to the ground. Now Ruby's at 85. Trying to look at the quickly. Kazuya is just the one that is taking advantage of that. Camera strike now, Ruby Runes at 129. Any big hit from Kazuya or even that 10-hit combo will do it. And an air dodge a little bit too late, or a little bit too early, means the Ruby Runes cannot recover, and that is going to be an SC to end the match. The Quartz Hill winning by a score of 2-0. The Elite Eagles will fall to a 2-1 record. We will return next Tuesday at 4:30 p.m. for our next Splatoon 3 match. So stay tuned for that. We'll welcome you guys all back next Tuesday for the next game for Elite Esports. Thank you all for watching. Remember to always be elite, and I will